Whew, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just wanted to go live because something has been on my mind. I have been constantly ridiculed for not loving my family. Okay, that's crazy, right? I love my family. Okay. I just want to briefly come on and give scripture. Some of you know, let me say this first. Some of you know that I have left my family, not once, not twice, a few times, okay? But there's the last time, good morning, T. This the last time, there were so many different signs, so many things that led up to me coming out to Milwaukee, okay? So many different things I couldn't even pretend like the signs weren't there. Okay, so this has been on my mind for just a minute to do this live, to do this video. Okay, so there's 3 key scriptures, maybe 2. No, we'll say 3. So Matthew 10:37 says, "Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." First scripture. Second scripture, Luke 14:26. "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." And then lastly, Matthew 22:37. And it states, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." Is God telling us that we should completely disown, hate? Now, Luke 14:26, that's a little rough because it says, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." Honey, I'm going to have to break that one down. But I love my family. Okay. So for people who are telling me, "Oh, you don't like your family. You don't even call them. You don't even do this. You don't even do that. You're not concerned with what they got going on. You don't make no phone calls." I don't call nobody. And it's bad, maybe. I'm going to get better. But all I have been doing since I've been up here is trying to do the will of my Father. Like, and that might be corny or whack to some people. Have I had issues with my family? Yes, in the past I have. Maybe still today. But I am concerned about doing the will of my Father. Why? Because there's been so many different times where I could have been dead. I could have been on drugs, like addicted. I could have been locked up somewhere. And it's like every time I've been saved by God's grace and God's mercy. So in my experience, in my lived experience, I'm going to do exactly what at least Matthew 10:37 says in Matthew 22:37. Why? Because he's been so grateful to me. Okay. So again, Matthew 10:37 said, "Whoever loves his father or his mother more than me is not worthy of me." I'm not creating an idol out of my family. I'm going to get this wrong, but Mark 16, it's a verse in Mark 16, which I'm building this whole thing under, per the instructions that I believe I've heard, Reflections of a Church Girl. God tells us to go out into all the nations. How are we supposed to do that when we are solely, like, our mind is solely set on our family? Not that they haven't been good to us, but God is my creator. You know what I mean? So it's really hard because I'm not going to cry this makeup off. I just got to work. I am going to follow God. Okay? I do not create idols out of people anymore. So that's all I wanted to say. Good morning. Good morning. I'll post the scriptures later. Good morning. Have an amazing rest of your day.